Hey, Wayne at you here. I'm going to make a quick video real quick to kind of show how I prepare for, whatever gig I'm going to shoot. And today I'm going to go back and make another video of a Thai red light district. They seem to be pretty good money makers. So either Nana, Soy Cowboy, Pet Pong, one of these. Probably Nana or Cowboy. Maybe both. If I have time, I can hit them both. It's getting late already in the evening. I only got about an hour's sleep in the last 30 hours. I'm just getting over being sick too, so I'm still a little sick. But I wanted to go shoot this because I do make money off these. So this is, these are my top producing videos. They get the most clicks, the most hits. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of showing you roughly real quick in my messy apartment since I was sick and haven't really cleaned it and just kind of have bottled water floating everywhere. But what I've done is I want to travel really light today. I don't want a lot of weight. I'm bringing, of course, a pair of cargo shorts. I'm about to take a shower now before I go because you're going to get sweaty and nasty. So another pair of cargo shorts to wear. Of course, bring a watch so I know what time it is. I've taken I always carry the instruction manuals for some of my different gear, like my flash, one of my cameras, another camera. I carry the instruction books with me because that can help. Now, I've also got other lenses here. There's one. Got one of my other lenses over there. And other stuff that I use for my cameras. Now, some of my rubber hoods here. Different hoods and stuff, and I've pretty much removed a ton of junk out of my bag. And basically what I'm doing is I want to lighten my bag because it's hot and it's heavy and it's really a pain to carry that thing around. So anyway, I'm carrying about 10 pounds right here anyway with this. I've got this lens. I have one other lens I brought with me, which is my 50mm prime, which I use for, it's got really good glass, so I use it for my still shots. I can shoot this with video. I can shoot that with video too, but this works with video too. And this is adjustable for, if I want to zoom in or out. It's not a prime lens. I have I'm filming with one of them now. I have my other Kodak that I use. This high definition video. Really, really good cameras. They're great for ease of use. I mean, just awesome. Pull them out, it's like a little phone. But they can shoot. They have a few different settings on them. If I can show you on one. Let's see, settings. Now I'm going to go to video resolution. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this right. I have this one set for 720p. It's 60 frames per second for my faster motion, and I have this one I'm filming now with at HD 1080p is what I set it for. So that'll give you an idea. So this is the one I'd use when I'm actually moving around, shooting stuff quicker. If I'm going to do slower shots, I'm going to use this at the higher definition, but with a lower frame rate. I don't need it for moving around. I'm not trying to move it around as much. So anyway, that I have that. Bring a cell phone with me so I can contact somebody. This isn't, I don't want to scare anybody, but I mean, this isn't the safest thing you can do. You're going into a red light district, which is, it's got everything from mafia, gangs, prostitution, drugs, everything goes on in these places. So, guns, whatever. If you're looking for trouble in Thailand or you're looking for something you want, you go to the red light district, you can probably find it. Just ask a couple of the prostitutes, it probably wouldn't be very hard to find. But that's the thing. A lot of these people also that are going to these locations don't want to be on camera. This could be some, guy from America or wherever. He's got wife and kids, whatever. He doesn't want to be filmed in a brothel or go-go bar, whatever, beer bar or red light district period of Thailand. So you got to kind of be ready and be prepared. I've already had one altercation just filming through Nana Entertainment. Now I've had things yelled at me, but I've had an actual turn physical with one guy, and I wasn't even filming anywhere near him. He just had an attitude about me filming there, and I think he was trying to show off for his prostitute girlfriend, literally. Kind of a dumb guy. But so anyway, just kind of give you a quick idea. I'm backing up some stuff on a hard drive right now. I take lots of memory with me. I have a lot more in my bag still. But so I've emptied out pretty much everything. I set my camera in here in my main lens, which is already hooked. In here I have like things for cleaning my hands, these soap sheets that I can pull. They're camping soap sheets, but they come in really good if you get something nasty on your hands, and you never know if you're touching a rail or whatnot. I have extra batteries in there for my flash. Over here I have some headache medicine, some band-aids, different little things that come in handy when you're running and gunning. Yeah, I don't think there's much else in there. I got a pen up here. I got my lens cleaner. I got my flashlight, my little LED mag light. It's wonderful. Got a pencil in here in case I need it, whatever. Currency exchange cards, which I make myself for converting US to Thai baht, stuff like that. I don't really need them much anymore. I kind of know, but I carry them anyway. Sometimes I give them out to other tourists and travelers that I see that I see them having trouble trying to figure out the conversion. So I'll give them one of those, and after you use them for a few weeks or whatever, you pretty much don't need them anymore. You kind of figure out the conversion rate pretty quick after that. So in the back of the bag, usually used for the laptop, I use it for a lot of different things. I took all my books out of here and stuff because I don't want any of the weight. I brought an extra shirt with me this time because it can get really sweaty there. I have a bunch of tissues here because I do have a runny nose from being sick, but it's toilet paper as well. So I have a lot of tissue I put in here. One other thing I have in my bag right now, which I take with me when I go to these places, is my nightstick. It's telescoping nightstick like this. So if things can, you want to be careful, you're in a foreign country, and I also know for a fact things can turn ugly really quick in Bangkok. You get into a fight with one guy, and next thing you know, you got 20 people on your head, so, breaking beer bottles on your brain, so this is something I keep and should never have to use, but, if you absolutely have to, self-defense. Anyway. So, don't want to scare you guys too much because Thailand's really not that dangerous, but I'm going where there's a lot of foreigners. And that's when I feel the most unsafe in Thailand, is when I'm dealing with foreigners. And there's a lot of bad people that come to Thailand, man. This has been a country for a long time that people were running from their governments and, criminal charges and whatnot. And, so you've got people here who overstayed their visas, you've got mafia, you've got ex-KGB living here. I mean, that's pretty much known, pretty much after the fall of the Soviet Union. A lot of those KGB guys went went Russian mafia, came here to Thailand and set up shop. You got Yakuza here, triads, you got Daejeon or whatever they are. You got so many different elements here, and they're not really spread out here. They're in the places that the Westerners hang. They're where the money is. They're in the red light districts. They're in, Soy Cowboy, Nana, Patpong, Pattaya, they're in these places where they can make money, but, throughout this country, though, there are people that are here for bad reasons, and some very, very bad people. So, like I said, when it comes to the Thais, I'm not as worried. The Thais are usually pretty decent, you know, and they don't look, they're kind of anti conflict. They really don't try to get into any fights or anything. Um, they try to avoid it pretty much. But you got the foreigners here, and that's where the problems are. So anytime I go into an area that's very foreigner, even Coast on Road or any of that, I always have my guard up more because I know how they can be, plain and simple. So yeah, I'm gonna try to cut this video short. I don't want to make it too long. But anyway, I got 3 camera batteries I'm packing up. I got my camera. I'm charging one right now as we speak. It's getting almost done. I've packed everything I showed you there. There's another compartment here. My lower compartment for my lenses. I usually keep all my lenses in here. Right now I'm not keeping much. I've got a flash, and I've got my other lens, my 50mm prime. So I keep my flash in here, and when I'm ready to use it, I'll pull it out. But yeah, so basically I'm trying to pack as light as I can. Honestly, I'm carrying more weight than I want to. I don't want to have to carry that nightstick. I really don't, the baton. But yeah, that's an extra 3 or 4 pounds I don't really need to carry. But I kind of do. Like I said, you know, it's one of those things, better safe than sorry. I'd rather carry around that little bit of weight. It's a lot of weight when you think about it, when I'm pulling this thing on my shoulder, and I got sore neck right now and shoulder and everything, so it really sucks, but it could save your life. So like I said, I'm not too worried. I don't think much will happen. I'm pretty good at avoiding conflict and problems. You know, I'm no wuss, but I don't go looking for it, and I'm pretty good at avoiding it. My old age, you know, my knees don't work so good, so running ain't really an option. So you know, it's one of those things I can pretty much work my way. I can see trouble coming and get out of the way. But I mean, every now and then you can't, so that's why I'm carrying the stick with me. But like I said, if you're not in the touristy or red light district areas looking for trouble, like I am tonight, but you know, I make my money this way. But yeah, if you're not looking for trouble and you're in the Thai areas especially, man, you don't have anything to worry about. Really, I haven't had any problems with the Thais. I live amongst the Thais. I live in Sai Mai in North Bangkok, and it's all pretty much Thais up here. Very few foreigners. Very, very, very few. Rare to see them. I think there's like 4 or 5 that live on Sai Mai. We all pretty much know each other. We've seen each other at Big C. You know, it's like, hi, how you doing? But I think any foreigner that lives this far up in Bangkok and is in the Thai area like this is avoiding other foreigners for whatever reasons. Could be because maybe they're wanted or something, but a lot of times it's because we know what the foreigners bring, which is trouble. And we don't want the trouble. We like living with the Thais. They're nice people. So I'll cut this short. I know I've ran way over. I'm probably at like, 13 minutes and, wow. Alright, so that's Wayne getting ready to take off right now and go do a little shooting.